Daybreak here on iFiber One News Radio. We're happy to have in studio here on Daybreak. It is our weekly transit talk, and today we are happy to have Danette Brannin and Christina Fremont in from Mason Transit Authority. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Now, Danette, we had you in a couple months ago when you became the interim general manager before you were finance manager.
Yes.
Is that right?
Okay. That's correct.
And on the 21st, during your regular board meeting, sounds like you got a little bit of an upgrade here.
I did.
The interim has been dropped.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Very excited about that.
Good.
Excited opportunity to serve the agency and the community as a whole and enhance our service. And I think right now we're trying to move away from that world-class tag, so we're coming up with, now we're just saying we want to be a transit of excellence, and that's right now what we're...
I like it.
What we kind of are tagging ourselves, but we're working on that. We're going through the process right now of a strategic plan, and in that we're wanting to change what our vision statement is, because world-class is kind of, what does that mean?
Sure.
So we want to narrow it down to really what we want to be and what we want to be to our customers and the citizens of Mason County.
How long were you finance manager?
Well, I was finance manager for...
Or how long have you been with Mason Transit?
I came in 2012, June 2012, and then since then I started as the staff accountant, and then I became the finance manager, then I left and basically did consulting for them still. Was still involved with the agency.
Yeah, she tried to leave, but she couldn't quite fully leave.
Yeah, so yes, that is very true. I missed it, so I came back as finance manager, and that was a year ago, and so here I am today.
Wow, that's great.
How many employees are with the transit?
We have about 90 right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually considered one of the top employers for Mason County.
I bet.
I think we're in the top 15.
Yes.
And another really interesting tidbit is over 80% of our employees actually live in Mason County.
That's great.
So, yeah.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Christina, what are we all going to be talking about today here?
Well, it's mostly a lot of updates and really kind of quick tidbits. We've got a lot going on in the next couple weeks. Yesterday I was sitting looking at the social media and I was like, how do I tell people what's going on without posting 20 things in a row?
Yeah.
So, last week we had talked about the paving project that was happening on the Turner Hill area, and I don't know if you know, but that was postponed.
Okay.
So we had this rider alert that went out saying, hey, you're going to have to do this special shuttle on Route 5 to get up to Turner Hill. Well, that's been postponed to July 11th through the 13th.
Okay.
If anybody wants more information, of course, they can call our customer service office or go on our website, masontransit.org. Under rider alerts, we list everything there. Upcoming this weekend, starting July 2nd, Camilchi Lane is going to be closed for a culvert replacement. We have no estimated date when it'll reopen, and that'll impact folks who are used to calling and requesting Route 6 to deviate onto Camilchi Lane for folks that are trying to get between like Taylortown and Camilchi.
Okay.
So for those that still need to do that, they'll need to call our customer service office and talk about alternatives. Right now, I think it's dial a ride is what they're going to have to do.
Okay.
And then 4th of July, in observance of Independence Day, we're going to be closed on Monday. There will be no service provided. We will resume regular service the next day. That's for rider alerts for folks who use the bus.
Question.
Yes.
Are you guys working on doing push notifications, like if you sign up for them on the website and people can get them on their cell phone?
That's
or
a really
do you already
great
have
question.
that?
Yes, we do.
idea.
We have it right now.
Oh, you do have
so
it.
if you go
Okay.
to our website, there's two ways that you can do that. On the home page towards the bottom, there's an information box with all our contact info, and there's a little button on there that says subscribe to Rider Alerts.
Okay.
Or if you go to the Rider Alert page, there's a form to fill out. Of course, we don't sell your information or use it for anything else, and you can sign up, yes, to get it either as a text message directly to your phone or as an email.
Okay,
So
nice.
you do have that option, and that way you can stay really on top of what's going on
Exactly.
if you're a writer.
Yeah.
But we also talk about it here on the radio.
That's right.
And then we post it on our Facebook and Twitter page as well. So lots of ways to find out what's going on with your ride.
Okay.
Outside of ridership, just great events. This Friday we have the opening of the Roybode Road parking area. We talked about that last week. It's such a big deal for the North Mason, and like Danette said, it's, you know, a welcome benefit to the community that we're going to do a ribbon cutting ceremony on Friday at 1 o'clock, and public is welcome to attend. It's just to mark a milestone moment, and it's just going to be very short and brief, but again, if folks are excited, they could come, and it's at the Roybode Road location, which is in Belfair behind Safeway, off of Clifton Lane. And then some other stuff coming up in a couple weeks, and we can talk more maybe next week you guys are going to have Kathy on the show.
Okay.
She's going to talk about a parking plaza project behind the TCC. But we'll be at the Business Expo and at Allen Days, and we provide shuttle service for Allen Days as well. So it is full swing summer.
Must be summertime. How many spots are at that parking lot at Roybode Road?
85 approximately. That includes 4 ADA accessible stalls.
great.
There will be a bus waiting area. It's lit up by LED, wonderful lighting. So it's crushed rock, compacted gravel right now. It's a temporary lot because we're, like, you know, we talked to Mike Oliver, was it last week or the week before, I think. We're working on a permanent park and ride for Belfair area and then fixing up all the park and rides in Mason County. However, the permanent one's not going to be done for, 3-4 years. And so there was a need now. So this was a way to meet the community's needs temporarily.
That still lasts a long time. It will last throughout those years to get to where we need to be paving.
Yep.
So
Yep.
very nice. Very good.
Yeah.
And we also have the Chamber Luncheon coming up on July 8th at the Transit Community Center, and it'll be speed networking.
Oh.
What does that
Kind of like
mean?
speed dating, they say, where you jump from person to person and talk and share your information and get to make a connection.
So make sure you have your elevator speech ready.
Yeah,
Your
right.
30-second elevator
Yeah,
speech.
I'm really glad the Chamber's doing that. It's
That's really
exciting.
fun.
It's new. I've never really heard of it in this kind of atmosphere.
I
just
have not either.
and I've never even done speed
I know, I don't know
dating.
what is that.
So I'm excited to see that, and you can find more information about that on the Chamber website under their community calendar and events, and that's the Shelton Mason Chamber of Commerce, or we've shared the event information on our Facebook page as well.
Well, it's 8:24 here. We're talking with new general manager. So have you accepted the position and everything's good to go? So we can call you for sure?
Sure.
The general manager,
Yes.
Danette Brannin for Mesa Transit
Yes.
Authority, and Christina Fremont as well. Follow them on Twitter. We also put the links on our Facebook page, and you can link to their Facebook page as well. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Good to
Thanks
see you
for
both.
having us.
8:25.